Okay, here I'm going to show you an example of utilizing the Explora database to find research. First thing you're going to want to do is you can just type words here into the search bar, but I always choose advanced search. Um, and I want to talk a little bit today about expanding and narrowing your search terminology to kind of find the right amount of results for you. A lot of people are going to come here and they're going to have something that they want to research, and they're going to put in words that they're going to use keywords that give them too many resources and they don't narrow their search enough. So let's say you came on here and you were like, hey, I'm going to write a research paper about sharks. You just put in sharks and you hit search. Um, that's going to give you, you can see here, over 88,000 um, items. So books, um, articles, things like that. But there's all kinds of, I mean, whale shark, basking shark, hammerhead shark, great white shark, dogfish or dog shark. That's just the first six. So they're getting kind of, I mean, there's all kinds of sharks, obviously. So if you're wanting to be more specific, then you're going to have to be more specific. Let's say you wanted to do endangered. Okay. That's going to narrow your search term a little bit, all the way from 88,000 to 808, which is better, although it's still a lot of resources. But maybe you want to be more specific. Maybe you know the type of shark that you want to write about, and so you could put that in here as well. And so by using three keywords, sharks, endangered, and great white, you've got 142 resources. They all are going to have mention of great white sharks in some way, as well as your other terminology. So you can go through here and you can sift through this amount of resources a lot easier than just typing in sharks and trying to go piece by piece through 88,000 pieces of information. Now you can go to you can go in a little too deep. Let's say here you were thinking ahead and you're like, well, I bet you the environment had something to do with it. So you put environmental issues as your third term and hit search. Well, now you have four um, items that you can look at, and they don't really look like things that you're going to be able to use. Give nature a second chance. Reef excursion is a real eye opener. Is nature trails endangered? Maybe they'll work, and maybe they'll be specific to what you want. But it's pretty clear that there's not as many articles with this sort of terminology. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where you've kind of backed yourself into a hole with too few resources, I suggest going and changing one of your words, the one that seems least connected to whatever it is that you're trying to research. So that's just an example of kind of the way you can navigate a research database like Explora.